In many ways, it is the ultimate electoral process. 133 cardinals entering the Sistine Chapel here in the Vatican to elect the new Pope of the Roman Catholic Church. It is the biggest conclave ever in terms of the number of cardinals participating, the most diverse ever. For the first time, fewer than half of the cardinals participating are from Europe. It is also, in many ways, the most unpredictable ever. A majority of the cardinals taking part have never actually met each other until recent days, so much so that they've all been wearing name badges with their countries of origin on them as well. Some cardinals saying they haven't simply had enough time to get to know their colleagues who will enter the Sistine Chapel with them tomorrow. So all of this will get underway at around 4:30 local time here in Rome, by 3:30 back home in Ireland when the procession takes place. There will be one vote tomorrow. We are expecting black smoke from that, meaning there's no Pope being elected, but we are expecting a relatively quick conclave. We expect that this will be done by the end of the week. Otherwise, it might signal that we have a very divided church indeed. And that is where a lot of the intrigue has been in recent times. While the cardinals are going to be sequestered tomorrow, being sworn to secrecy, their mobile phones, their smartwatches all taken away, they have been spotted out and about on the streets of Rome over the last number of days and weeks. They've been holding congregations, as they're known, talking about the issues that matter to them, what they'd like to see in the next Pope, and some of them remarking on how divided the church actually is. You have two real trains of thought. Some people who want to follow on in the Pope Francis tradition, being reformers, taking the church in a more open direction. Others want to go back towards Pope John Paul II and Pope Benedict in terms of a more traditional point of view. We've been speaking, though, to people who've been gathering here for the conclave about their views and what they'd like to see in the next Pope.
They were mentioning it at the funeral about the young people and the widespread of the reach of the Pope, and you can feel it around the place because the nationalities and the languages that are all being spoken. It's very exciting.
How are you finding it? Enjoying it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Better than being at school.
Yeah.
It has an air of anticipation more than anything else. You know, everyone's excited just to see what's
happening.
going to happen.
He was very humble, and he did kind of, embrace a lot of issues that are current issues. So you'd hope that the next Pope would certainly develop that.
Present day world politics is probably so important that we get somebody that's kind, get away from the greed of the world and make it more simplistic.
In terms of potential frontrunners at this point in time, Cardinal Pietro Parolin is considered a moderate. He is at the head of the betting odds at this point in time. Then Cardinal Tagle of the Philippines, dubbed the Asian Francis. But it is a saying you're going to hear a lot over the next number of days. Those who enter the conclave as a pope will leave it as a cardinal, very much saying that the frontrunners often fall at the first hurdle in a conclave process.